よし、到着ね。スキルだ。これで。これで。倒します。無事に到着するから。これで無事に到着すると。
Okay, let's go ahead and put everyone in prioritize healing mode. And as we run down to the transporter gate, let's verify that indeed we are in prioritize healing mode. Once down here, let's go ahead and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. And then let's buff up. And we can just make sure we get acid air, power field, and guard field. And just for fun, let's lay down a healing field and conceal, and switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze, jump in the transporter gate, and then let's run over and shoot Kirito with the skill freeze as fast as we can, and let's follow up with an armor break, and try to get him on the ground as fast as we can. Wow, that went squeezingly right to plan. So let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit, switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. Let's do our skill freeze armor break thing to Itsuki. I see him right over there, right? Jeez. He's just trying to run to Itsuki. There we go. Skill freeze, armor break, and let's put Itsuki down. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage here. Okay. So that's 2 clones down. And we still have all of our NPCs. So let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, and conceal, and first aid kit, anti-ailment kit. Let's go ahead and switch to the AR and load in the skill freeze. I can see Kirito there. I don't think he's running his sword barrier. So let's go ahead and shoot him with a skill freeze. And then let's shoot him with an armor break. Let's see if we can put this Kirito there. And there we go. So now we got 3 clones down. And we were almost about to lose Asuna. So let's see if we can find her here. Asuna, where are you? Silica. There she is right there. So let's go ahead and finish buffing up with a power field and a guard field. And let's go ahead and conceal. And first aid kit, anti-ailment kit, and we just got 1 more NPC to go. Let's go ahead and hit her with a skill freeze, hit her with an armor break. Oh, I missed. Let's go ahead and do it again. Skill freeze. And armor break. Sachi joins in with a viral field there. Let's go ahead and do it again. Skill freeze. Armor break. There we go. That's it. All 4 clones down. Still have all 3 NPCs. And it looks like we got 1 common, 2 uncommons, and a rare. So no premium drops. Let's verify it. Let's just move to the center of the room. And we can see from the map in the upper left-hand corner, there's no more yellow dots on it. So we picked up all the weapons that we're going to get. I got a debuff on me. Let's go back to the lobby and we can clean up, top off our ammo, clean up our inventory, and we can go do it again. No premium drops. We did get another 300,000 bounty, on our goal toward 180 million. We're only 58 million and change. 58,600,000 to go. That add up? Was I one short? Oh, what a heinous error. I went to the next floor instead of going to the lobby. What a waste of time. So let's go ahead and we can top off our ammunition. And just verify that we still have all 3 of our NPCs. And clean up our inventory. Let's see, AGI of 3, meh. Poison damage, meh. Damage versus humanoids, 7.5, meh. Life forms, 7, meh. Well, we'll sell that. Nothing spectacular there. We'll keep the Tiamat as a counter. So we've done 1 run since our last drop of Z-type, Potassium Z, Tiamat Z, or a Gigas Cedar, or a Blue Rose. So those are the 3 kinds of premium drops, but we didn't get one. But we'll just keep this as a counter to see how many runs it takes until the next premium drop. Oh, while we're right here, why don't we go ahead and get rid of that accessory. There we go. So we wanted to get rid of that. We're keeping these 3 in. Yeah, definitely keeping that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm never going to use these, so I might as well just get rid of them. And yeah, okay, that's where I want to be. Okay. So we have cleaned up our inventory. We topped off our ammunition. And we verified that we have all of our NPCs. Let's go spawn another clone room. And we get it right off the bat. So, before we do anything else, let's put all of our NPCs in prioritize healing mode. And as we run down to the transporter gate, verify that indeed we are in prioritize healing mode. Let's down here, let's put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. And then let's buff up quickly with a power field and a guard field. Make sure we get action with those. And for fun, we're going to put down a healing field and conceal. And let's switch to the AR, load in the skill free, run into the transporter gate, run over and shoot Kirito with the skill freeze as soon as we can. Follow up with a armor break. And let's see if we can get him down on the ground before we get knocked. Tennis shoes over tea kettle. Someone's putting a viral field on this. That would be pretty nice. I don't have a debuff though, so that's kind of strange. Oh, he's almost down. There we go, he's down. Okay. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, put on a first aid kit, and an anti-ailment kit. Let's get away from Asuna there. Switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. Where's Itsuki? He's right there out in the middle, huh? Let's see if we can get Itsuki down. There we go, skill freeze. Armor break. Almost down. There we go. Let's go ahead and buff up again. We got 2 clones down. We still have all 3 of our NPCs. Power field, guard field, healing field, and conceal. And then we can put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. Let's get away from our BFF there. Switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. And what is young Mr. Kirito doing? Is he running his sword barrier? What does it look like? It doesn't. I don't think he's running a sword barrier. So let's hit him with a skill freeze, and let's hit him with an armor break. See if we can get him down. Why is he taking so much damage? Oh, I guess that's about right. Alright then. So we got 3 clones down. We still have all 3 of our NPCs. We got 1 clone to go. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, and let's conceal. Conceal, and then push the proper button there. And then load in, we'll put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit, and then let's switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. Let's skill freeze our BFF here. Oh, I think I missed. It's okay, we can armor break. We can do a stun. And we can armor break again. Huh. Well, maybe I did get the skill freeze. I thought I missed. But kind of has that skill freeze sort of look to it. And it looks like we got 1 common, we got 1 uncommon, a rare, and an epic. So I would say that if we move to the center of the room, you can see that there are no more yellow dots on the map in the upper left-hand corner. So we have picked up all the weapons that there is to pick up. So let's go ahead and run back to the lobby, and we can clean up our inventory and try this again. No premium drop. Oops. Yes. There we go. And make sure this time we want to go back to the lobby, not the next floor. So we put on another 300,000 bounty. So we're almost at 122 million on our road to 180 million. So it takes me about 5 minutes in the room to clear that out when I'm successful. So let's see, let's go ahead and top off our ammo. Verify we still have all of our NPCs, and we do. Okay. Let's clean up our inventory. So it takes me about 5 minutes to do the Kirito room for 300,000 bounty. It probably takes me 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes to do something like Guardian of the Ruins 3. I'm talking and I'm messing up here. I'm talking and trying to do something at the same time. So let's sell. There's nothing. Alright. So let's go ahead and sell off everything but the Tiamat. We'll keep that as a counter. We've done 2 runs since our last premium drop. We'll go ahead and sell everything else. I didn't pick up any accessories, right? So that's it. So we cleaned up our inventory, and I topped off my ammunition, and we still have all 3 of our NPCs. So let's go ahead and see if we can spawn another clone room. So it takes me about 5 minutes. Once I've spawned it, it takes me about 5 minutes to clear the room when I'm successful for 300,000 bounty. If I do something like Guardian of the Ruins 1 or 3, that probably takes me 15 or 20 minutes. I can clear it. It takes me like 15 or 20 minutes. And I'm getting maybe 600, 700,000 for that. So it seems like for the time I can get, if I'm lucky spawning, I can get more bounty per unit of time doing the Kirito room clears than I can doing like Guardian of the Ruins 3 or BOC 3 or something like that. Something that's more of a traditional bounty run. Plus, by doing the Kirito room, the clone room, I have the chance of picking up a Geiger Cedar or a Blue Rose F9. And I can't do that in any other run that I'm going to do for bounty. So it seems like a good decision to me. Seems that way. I don't know. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Oh, I've already done all my cleanup. Of course, that timing detail that I just planned out there kind of falls apart when I don't spawn a clone room after a couple of tries. Because here, what I've spawned like a meteorological institute like three times in a row. I mean, how many times am I going to do that? So whenever we spawn the meteorological institute, I just go back in the to the transporter gate and back in the lobby and then try again. If I get the other floor that's not the Kirito room, I'll go down and rob the treasure box and then jump in the transporter gate. Okay, but we're back. We've spawned another clone room. So let's go ahead and put all of our NPCs in prioritize healing mode. And as we run down to the transporter gate, verify that indeed we are in prioritize healing mode. Once down here, let's go ahead and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit while we wait for our NPCs to get down here. Now that they are, let's go ahead and pop up with a power field and a guard field. And for fun, we'll put down a healing field and conceal. And switch to the AR, load in the skill freeze, jump in the transporter gate, run over, shoot Kirito with a skill freeze, and follow up with an armor break. And let's see if we can get him down onto the ground before somebody takes and we get knocked over tennis shoes over tea kettle there. Kirito almost got us down. We're very close to getting KO'd there. Let's go ahead and buff up here. Power field, guard field, healing field, and conceal. And we can put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. And then switch to the AR and load in a skill freeze. I can see Itsuki there. Oh, I missed the skill freeze. I tried to get him, and he was kneeling down and missed. Yeah, I missed him. Alright, I'll get the skill freeze back, thank you. See, where is he? Where is he? Nope, that's Korea. Korea. There's Itsuki. Don't really like running across the middle there. Let's see if we can get him here. Did I miss again? I did miss. I tell you what, let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit, switch to the AR, load in the skill freeze. Let's go get Itsuki here. Nope, that's Korea. There's Itsuki. Did I get him? Can't even see him. Where'd he go? Okay, that was the armor break. I think I did get him with skill freeze. Get away from Kirito. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, and we can conceal. And then we can put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. We can activate our handgun weapon arts. And then we can switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze, and just spam skill freeze. And because we have the handgun weapon arts, we don't really have to worry about if we missed a shot, because it'll just reload. Looks like we did skill freeze our BFF there. Okay, alright. Let's see if we can skill freeze him. And he's running a sword barrier, so we'll pick on someone not running the sword barrier. Oh, I walked into that one. Skill freeze. Armor break. Skill freeze. Armor break. Skill freeze. Armor break. Stun. Skill free. Oh, there we go. Not very sporting. But at this point, we'll take it. And he is still. Oh, look at that. Did we stop him there? No, he's running. He's running a sword barrier. Let's aim at the back foot. Oh, bad time to have to reload. Work on that back foot, I guess. Well, he's still doing his sword barrier there. We'll just work on the back foot when we can. He's almost down. And that's it. It's a back foot knockout. And it looks like we got 3 uncommons and a rare. No premium drop. And if you look at the map in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that there's no yellow dots on it. So we picked up all the weapons that we're going to get. We didn't get a premium drop. So let's go ahead and go back to the lobby, clean up our inventory, and try to spawn another one. No premium drops, but we did get another 300,000 bounty. So what, we've done 3 or 4 runs. So we've got about we've netted over like 1 million bounty so far. It's about 1 million, no, like 900,000 plus every 3 runs. Wow, we used up a lot of ammo there. So we'll go ahead and sell everything that isn't a team. And we've done 3 runs since our last premium drop, which was a Type Z Tiamat. So we've cleaned up our inventory. We topped off our ammunition. We still have all 3 of our NPCs, so let's go spawn another clone room. And we got the Meteorological Institute there, so that didn't help much. Let's jump in the transporter gate and try it again. Once again, the Meteorological Institute. If you're going to go to 50F, and you have to go through this floor. The big boss on the Meteorological Institute is kind of a nemesis of mine. Zodiac Crown. So each room would have a 33.5%, chance of spawning between the clone room, the Lost Gate floor, or the Meteorological Institute floor, this one. And so far, we're getting a lot of Meteorological Institute. That was 3 in a row. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. We get a clone room. Let's go ahead and take our NPCs and put them in prioritize healing mode. And then as we run down to the transporter gate, verify that indeed we are in prioritize healing mode. Once down here, let's go ahead and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. And now that all of our NPCs have joined us, let's go ahead and buff up with a power field and a guard field. Make sure to get acid with those. For fun, we're just going to lay down a healing field, conceal, switch to the AR, load in the skill freeze, jump in the transporter gate, run over and shoot Kirito with the skill freeze as soon as we can, follow up with an armor break, and then try to get him on the ground before we get knocked tennis shoes over tea kettle by someone else who is not skill free. There we go, on the ground. Oops. God, he's right there. Can I get that skill freeze? Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get Itsuki here. Okay, skill freeze. Armor break. And there we go. 2 clones down. Let's buff up again. We still have, Thank you. Whoever picked her up. Thanks a lot. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit. Let's go ahead and switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze, see what young Mr. Kirito's doing. It doesn't look like he's running a sword barrier, so let's go ahead and shoot him with a skill freeze. And then follow up with an armor break. And let's see if we can get him on the ground. Hopefully before Asuna decides to do something with us here. Okay, let's shoot him with a skill freeze. Shoot him with an armor break. Come on, no double stacking. What? Now, didn't I just shoot him with a skill freeze like moments ago? Yeah, he's definitely running a sword barrier. So let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field. It's going to be a while before we can get him again. So conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit. Let's see if we can skill freeze and armor break our BFF Kirito, wherever she is. Right there. Nimble little vixen, isn't she? Okay, skill freeze, armor break. Looked like Sachi got her with a viral field. A lot of my NPCs, a lot of debuffs. I actually have one debuff on me. Okay, let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, and we can conceal and put on another first aid kit and another anti-ailment kit, and we can switch to our AR, load in a skill freeze. Looks like Kirito is... What's he doing? Is he running a sword barrier? Okay, well, let's go ahead and skill freeze, armor break, and see if we can get our BFF KO'd here. There we go. I don't know if I did that or my NPC. I don't know who got the shot there. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field. Where's my NPC that needs... oh, I guess everybody's okay now. Okay, healing field, and I'll conceal and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit, and then switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. It looks like Kirito is not running a sword barrier right now. So if I can get a skill freeze in here, and then if I can get in an armor break, Sachi is definitely handgun art spamming those viral fields, which is helpful. And down. And it looks like we got one common, one uncommon, and one epic. I don't think we've picked up all the weapons. Let's reload. I don't see it there. Well, maybe I didn't count right because I don't see anything else left on the ground. I only counted 3 weapons. Did I miss one on the list there? Well, Tiamat, Cardassian, and 1 sword, so there should be in 1 sword that is not appraised yet. Okay, so we picked up everything. Let's go ahead and go back to the lobby. And we don't want the next floor, we want to go back to the lobby. Here we go. No premium drops, but we did get another 300,000 bounty, which pushes us over 122 million bounty total. on towards our goal of 180 million. So let's go ahead and top off our ammunition. And it doesn't need topping off, apparently. We were able to pick up enough. Let's go ahead and...
I need
to upgrade, right? Oh, I didn't want to do it any time. I wanted to do it. My bad. Okay. Alright, let's sell. So we'll sell off everything except for the Tiamat. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Kirito room clears without getting a premium drop. Usually it's, I'd probably average around maybe 7, like 1 drop per 7 rooms cleared. So we've topped off our inventory, or we cleaned up our inventory and we topped off our ammunition. We still have all 3 of our NPCs. Let's go see if we can spawn another clone room. And we get a Lost Gate Core. So since robbing the treasure box, so easy to do that. I'll buff up really quick. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit. Let's just run down and rob the treasure box. Oh, you didn't hit me. So the treasure box here, you get an accessory out of it if you shortcut the room. If you actually clear the entire floor and then come back and do the whole gauntlet of monsters that spawn in that room, then out of this treasure box you'll get a Valkyrie type seed. But the monsters that spawn, the gauntlet of monsters that spawn in this room after you clear the entire floor, not shortcut it like I did, the gauntlet of monsters that appears in there well, they're like bullet sponges. I'll go through maybe an entire inventory of bullets from a rapier type Z and entire inventory of bullets from my other AR that I have, the one that I got from the Atolbachek. So this takes a different bullet. That's assault rifle bullets, and the rapier takes high-speed bullets. So that one room almost completely exhausts those 2 weapons, amazingly enough. At least for me, the way that I play. So let's go back to the lobby. Oh, next floor. I want to go next floor, right? Next floor and get the Because then I have a 50-50 chance to spawn the clone room, right, if I go to the next floor. As opposed to 33% if I go back to the lobby. That was the whole point of jumping down here. The treasure box was really just, since it's on the way. But we don't get the clone room, we get the Meteorological Institute floor. So it's the worst possible outcome. Got the short stick twice in a row. So it's a Lost Gate portal. We'll just do the same thing for everybody in standby mode. We'll go ahead and buff up really quick. Do a quick buff up here and then just run. Run and jump. We're all in standby mode, so if I get headshot here, we'll just return to the lobby. And it has happened a couple times running through there. Where I have been headshot. Go to the next floor. Yeah. Once again, 50-50 chance here to spawn a clone room. And we get it. Yay. So the first thing we're going to do is put all of our NPCs in prioritized healing mode. And as we run down to the transporter gate, verify that indeed we are in prioritized healing mode. Once down here, let's go ahead and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit while we wait for our NPCs to join us. And now that they have, let's go ahead and buff up with a power field and a guard field. Make sure to get a Suna with us, please too. For fun, we'll put down a healing field, and then we're going to conceal, switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze, jump in the transporter gate, run over, shoot Kirito with the skill freeze, follow up with an armor break, and then try to get him down onto the cement as soon as we can before we get knocked. Tennis shoes over tea kettle. Somebody else. Someone's working on this. We were losing health there very quickly. Let's go ahead and buff up again. Power field, guard field, healing field, conceal, first aid kit, anti-ailment kit, and we can switch to the AR. We can load in a skill freeze. What's young Mr. Kirito there? Is he running his sword barrier? Yep, he sure is. There's Itsuki. We'll hit him with a skill freeze. Oh, that wasn't Itsuki. We'll hit him with an armor break. We can work on it a little bit. Let's go ahead and Kirito. Let's go ahead and buff up. Power field, guard field. Where's Asuna? Because it looks like she could use a healing field. Let's go ahead and we can conceal, and then we can switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze, See if we can find Itsuki here. Did I get him? No, I think I missed him. Let's see if we can buff up here. Power field, guard field, healing field, and let's go ahead and conceal and put on a first aid kit and an anti-ailment kit. Let's activate our handgun weapon arts. We can spam our skill freezes. I think I got him. I think I caught him not running his sword barrier. There we go. So we got both Kiritos down. We still have two NPC, or we still have two clones up. We have all three of our NPCs. Let's see if we can get Itsuki on the ground here. There we go. Hit him with a skill freeze. Hit him with an armor break. Wow, almost did that in one clip. Let's go ahead and buff up again. We got one clone left. Power field, guard field, healing field, and we can conceal, and then put on our first aid kit. Whoops. And then put on our first aid kit and our anti-ailment kit. And we switch to the AR, load in a skill freeze. Hit her with a skill freeze. Hit her with an armor break. Hit her with a skill freeze. Hit her with an armor break. Hit her with a skill freeze. Hit her with an armor break. Sachi follows up with a viral field. Hit her with a skill freeze. Hit her with an armor break. Hopefully this is it. And she's on the ground. And it looks like we got two uncommons, a rare, and epic. But no premium drop. And we'll make sure we're reloaded. And go to the center of the room. See from the map in the upper left-hand corner, there's no more yellow dots left on it. We picked up all the weapons there are. We didn't get a premium drop. Let's go ahead and drop the last chest. And go back to the lobby. So let's see here. There we go. So we topped off the ammunition. Let's clean up the inventory. Let's see. Defense versus life forms, defense versus humanoids, defense versus mechs. That's kind of a nice defensive ring. Decreased detectability. That's actually kind of a nice ring, considering the kind of rings that you get and kind of accessories you get in the Abyssal dungeon. Let's see. Physical defense 14%, suppression resistance 14%. I guess we'll probably end up selling both of those anyway. So let's go ahead and sell the weapons that we don't want. We'll leave the Tiamat. And we'll sell the 2 rings. And we're leaving those. So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clone room runs without a premium drop. And we've cleaned up the inventory. We topped off our ammo. We still have all 3 of our NPCs. Let's see if we can get another clone room here. If not, but we do get a clone room, so no if not. This will be my last attempted clone room run this broadcast. Let's go ahead and put our NPCs in prioritize healing mode, and as we run down to the transporter gate, verify that indeed we are in prioritize healing mode. Once down here, let's go ahead and put on a first aid kit, and then we'll put on an anti-ailment kit, and let's go ahead and buff up with a power field, guard field, and just for fun, we're going to lay down a healing field and then conceal. Switch to the AR, load in the skill freeze, jump in the transporter gate, run over and shoot Kirito with skill freeze, and follow up with an armor break, and then try to get him down on the ground as soon as we can before we get knocked tennis shoes over tea kettle by someone throwing grenades at us. He's being very active, well. Somebody get Asana, please. Okay, I'll do it. Or not. Well, that just went... That's going awful there. Oh, that was a mess. And I was so close to getting a Kirito down there, too. And I was trying to run over and revive Asana, and I got stunned. So we lost a NPC. So let's go ahead and buy our NPC back. And it was Asana. That's why we always make sure that we tag Asana with the power and the power field and guard field, especially guard field. She does seem to have a tendency to be the first one knocked out. And the aggravating thing is you got to remember to put them back on your friends list. Asana and Sachi and Silica. There we go. So if we go to here, we got all 3 back again. And let's go ahead, and probably didn't use a lot of ammo. We'll go ahead and we're able to top off a little bit there. Topped off our ammo, all 3 of our NPCs. There were no drops. Our inventory is exactly the same. And I'm going to end the broadcast here because I got to take a bio break. So we'll be back on later today. And until then, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. This is Crusader Rabbit KDNY5962, ending our broadcasting day. Good night, campers.